Okay, so we're having nothing but trouble with this pure water distiller, this MIDI classic here. The tank was just so choked with gunk. Whatever they changed the water chemicals to after the pandemic is really screwing up my distiller. So I found out that this switch had broken. I got a replacement on the Amazon for that, and then I realized that this was not working properly. Now I did an ohm meter test on it. I did have continuity, but I was getting some crazy readings. That's way too high for this. It's 1,000 watts. And so what happened was the wire is apparently still good between the filaments here. But let's see, let me cut this off if I can. If you can see that, there's a crack right here. And so water was getting in there. So the other test you can do to determine if that's the problem is, it's hard to do this with one hand holding a camera, is so you get a zero reading there. So when you touch the ground, you should have 0. So if you get any numbers, then that's an indication that this is cracked. And anyway, a couple of simple tests that you can do. But yeah, basically I'm going to have to get a new one of these. I think what happened was this switch failed, and if the tank was drained, alright, then there's no water in there. If that switch is bad, your heating element will come on. This is supposed to only turn on the heating element when there's water, adequate water. Because otherwise, if you run the element without water in there, you're gonna burn it out. So, yeah. Also, if you don't want to, if that ever happens and it's hot, don't throw any water on it, because that'll crack it too. That could have been part of the problem as well. Anyway, so yeah, not much fun. I'm gonna have to order one of these. They're $75 at the Pure Water site, and I can't find an alternative, so I have to bite that one. Anyway, if you ever wanted to know how to do it, that's how you do it. You got 4 bolts and a gasket. You just unscrew those and pry this thing out. It's really hard to get out because of all this calcification. But use a screwdriver to pry it gently off to the side, and it came out without too much weeping and gnashing of teeth. But anyway, I hope that helps somebody. There's not too many good videos on how to fix these old things. Anyway, there you go.